Hey, welcome back. My name is Wave. This is my channel, Healing Wave. And I'd appreciate if you give us a like and a subscribe. And also, if you could watch the video all the way to the end, you'd really be helping out the channel and really be helping the world. Today, I want to talk about complaining. Now, as I've said in these other videos, I'm not perfect. None of us are. And that's part of the beauty of this, is that this is a learning grounds we're here. It's like a learning school, But, I have found that over time, I had times in my life where I had so many things coming at me. I had so many emotional, just destructive moments. And I thought, well, this is all of them. They're just doing this to me. And why? And what that did ultimately was it kind of turned me bitter for a little while, And so what that did was make me feel like depressed. And then the depression, what did that do? It made me want to just complain, And like anything, when we start doing things subconsciously, unconsciously not thinking of what we're saying, what we're doing, and we just start to get in this habitual thing of, well, this is how I talk, which is like, oh yeah, this sucks, that sucks, I can't believe this person and that person and blah, blah, blah. But what I found over time was that I spent a long time complaining. And that was not anyone else doing that. That was me. So I learned that I had to take responsibility. And I had to show some humility and realize, you know what? I have made mistakes. And a big part of them have been complaining. Like complaining to the point where we don't even notice it. It's like part of our just daily routine. And what I found that this did to me, and I found that it's happened to other people as well. I'm not in other people's brains, and I'm not operating them, but I can tell you, and I'm not speaking for them, but I can tell you that complaining has affected them. It has affected me. And how has it affected us? Well, first of all, it blocks, it further creates more depression. It blocks your manifestations of the things that you do want to bring in. And it also affects your health, not just your mental health, but, this will affect your physical health. Or it can, and obviously our emotional health and stuff. So really what complaining is at the end of the day is it's really just straight being lazy. I'm going to just be straight and blunt with this here, okay? I did this for a long time. I was being lazy because I was not confronting the fact that I'm actually co-creating my reality. So if I'm complaining, what's the reality that I'm going to be creating? It's going to be a lower vibrational reality. And the longer that I stick on doing that, even though, we get in the habit, and for some reason it's like it feels good because we're like kind of venting or something. No. What it does is it just brings us further down. It also brings the people that we're complaining to further down. And it also gets them to complain more. So it's like a snowball, It's just like, okay, well, we need to set an example here. We need to set a better tone. We each have our own gifts and our own unique greatness that we can bring to the world. And I guarantee you, I promise you, that complaining will block out so many things that we can bring in to change things for the better. So I know it's not easy sometimes. I know. And I'm not saying I don't complain sometimes. I do. But let's not complain because it's not a winning strategy.